appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Rush gets home. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. The
ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, with wide receivers hammered with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch me. Big play. Touchdown, Florida. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Mistake. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Gators.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent got right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. What a catch and run by the junior. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Florida 14, Auburn 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He steps out at the 25. Maybe the same place had it been a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Caught by the receiver. Eludes the tackle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he released it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Design quarterback run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Takes a deep shot on the move. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. And it's caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. He keeps it on the design run. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
QB keeper all the way. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking right. This one caught.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Spins away from defenders. Great move in the open field. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. He's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quick throw caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Catch made on the left side. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Manning. Solid game there. Moves it up out to the 32. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Second down coming up.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Linebacker shifting around now. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. As the first down is still going. Breaks clear over the right side. And they chase him down. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him that time.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Look out, room to run here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Gators. They continue to roll up the score. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit just as he throws the ball. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain. The Gators are in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now.
For the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Back-to-back deep shots. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a 1st down, but they rule him out of bounds, so a turnover on downs. Receivers are bunched together. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
That keeps the score. Florida.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Come on, set. Terrier.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Defense is coming after him. There's contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gators. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
At the 20. And that's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Football comes out. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Ball handed off. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Catch made over the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They cap the drive with 6 points.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47.
Let's go.
Looking deep to the right side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Are we about to see a punt from the red zone? Not the way he wanted to kick it.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Now it's been a great season. Big things still possible for